Hi, welcome to PlanetBakeLife. Today I'm going to teach you a few techniques on how to hand knead your bread dough. So in here I have my flour, 500 grams, I have my yeast and my salt. So I'm going to add my water now. To begin with, I'm going to start with my spatula. You want to incorporate as much flour as possible before you switch to your counter to do your hand kneading, otherwise you might just end up with a puddle on the counter. You can see it's very stringy and sticks together, but if you touch it, it doesn't stick to your fingers. Depending on what kind of dough you use, you'll want to use a different medium. So today, because this dough is quite a firm dough, I'm going to use flour to knead on, but you might want to use water or oil if it's a softer dough. So we're going to just scatter some flour onto our surface. It's just so that it doesn't stick at this point, but you don't want to add so much that it affects your liquid content. You can also scrape off any excess flour on the bottom of the bowl, which will then get incorporated. You want your hands to be lightly floured so that dough doesn't stick to you, but you also don't want to have it creeping up your elbows, so just be careful. As you can see, it pulls apart quite easily. So the first technique we're going to do is the stretch and pull. You literally take the back of your hand, the heel, and you hold the dough with your fingers and use the heel to push away from you. You can see it scatters and it looks like it's been swept across the counter. And then you're going to curve your hand and pull it back. Then you're going to pull and bring it back. Don't worry if it doesn't come together as quickly as you'd like. It's not a problem. This way we're stretching all of the gluten and it's starting to react with the yeast so that you get a nice gluten stretch, which will make lovely soft bread. Of course there are other ways to do this and everyone finds their own technique, but this is the technique that works well for me. It's also much easier than all the other techniques because it's not too vigorous. If you need to scatter some more flour onto your bread dough, don't be afraid to do that.